Hey, what's up, Rough family? It's just me today. Gonna kind of wing it and just talk about our family, the dogs, and why we decided to keep the 6 puppies. So sorry if a little bit of pauses here and there, but enjoy the scenery, I guess, while I pause and think. Well, to start off, a lot of it has to do with us, I think, losing our son. We lost our eldest son to cancer when he was 18 years old, and it affected us pretty significantly, as one might assume. We're always a really strong family, so we were able to get through it, but it was just yeah, just not good. He passed away from cancer. He had Ewing sarcoma cancer. It is a cancer that is highly aggressive, and it affects mostly children, I believe, and is kind of a rare cancer. He fought that for 11 months to the day, and we thought he beat it, and he didn't. And on Father's Day, he got sick, and I took him to the hospital. So my Father's Day present was finding out my son's cancer came back, and we were going to lose him in a week or two. And it was actually exactly a week from Sunday that we lost him. So we lost our son. Then right after that, I had a beautiful little Corgi Australian Shepherd mix, and he was older, and he ended up passing away just a few months after my son did. The only dog I've ever had as a puppy. We've had other circumstances happen in our life that just weren't the best. A few years ago, I lost my mother, I lost my father. Just a lot of losses. I had a sister that I lost before I lost my son, so it's been rough. So we got the Huskies. First we got Chopper. He was kind of our savior. We were both going through some really bad, rough times mentally. A lot of depression and stuff like that. Still have it, but we take care of it. So he was our antidepressant, and he was our little bundle of joy, Chopper. We love that little guy so much. And we read that Huskies are better in pairs. You get one, you should get another. They have such a high energy drive. It helps them release some energy when we can't be there to always take them for walks or something. So we ended up finding Nami. Drove like 3 hours into the farmlands to pick up Nami. She was a bigger puppy, the last of the litter, which so was Chopper. He was the last of litter when we got him. Nami was the last of litter when we got her. She was a bit bigger. She might have been 12 weeks or so, not 8 weeks. So brought her home. Obviously, Chopper and Nami fell in love. Then a couple years went by, and they did their thing. We tried stopping them. We were watching them constantly, stopping them from doing anything, and it didn't take but like 1 minute for them to be behind us, and super quick, and they were got tied together. So Nami got pregnant. We were always planning on giving up the puppies. You know, everyone's like, oh, those beautiful puppies, you could sell them for this, you guys can, you know, make some money. And it's never been about that for us. We're not gonna just sell dogs for money. So we had the puppies. We were going to get rid of them. I was trying to find friends at work to take them, because we wanted to, whoever took them, we wanted to be in close contact with them so we could have family reunions and stuff like that. We just thought that would be awesome. Well, I work full time, and my wife, you know, she fell in love with the dogs, the puppies. Ended up naming them, which, you know, we tried really hard not to. Let me just get a little view around some mountains, because this is about the last time we're in this area. We're getting ready to move on a new adventure. So my wife ended up naming the puppies. By the way, me and my wife have been together 31 years, so it's awesome. She named the puppies because she had to call them something, and I am just to blame. I went along with it. I called them by their names, and I also fell in love with them. Me and my wife, we had 3 boys. We had all boys. It was our oldest that passed away. And Chopper and Nami had all boys. So I don't know, you know, we're obviously seeing this with a skewed vision because of what we went through, but we thought it was a sign, you know. Oh, we had all boys, they had all boys, you know, this is meant to be, you know. We're also getting older. We're getting close to 50, and I guess we needed this excitement. We needed this energy. We needed this atmosphere in our life. Those guys are, which everybody knows, are antidepressants, like many dogs are to people. Really a little more so for us with what we've been through, and I've been through. Besides what we're always going through, it's always something. So we decided to keep all the puppies. I have a decent job. I make decent money, full-time job, and I was willing to put all the extra money into food and health care for them, even getting them on my pet insurance at work, really taking care of them. That's the other thing. I only buy them what I believe is really good food. I won't buy them grocer food. I did for a little while, and I was mixing it just to save a little bit of money, but I stopped doing that. So a lot of my extra money goes towards feeding the dogs. You know, it's 8 of them. It's about $500 a month for food, and I'm okay with that. You know, sometimes we have little financial struggles, but who doesn't? You know, a lot of people mention, why don't you get rid of some of the dogs? Why don't you get rid of some of the dogs? Why are you keeping all the dogs? You know, we've even had people on here that have mentioned how it's a bad idea to keep all these dogs. We absolutely understand. We understand where people are coming from. But to us, it's more than that. They they mean so much more to us than people might realize. And I realize pets can mean so much to their owners, period. But I don't know. It's just something we have to do. We feel we have to keep them. We have to keep them together. We have to let Nami and Chopper raise their pack. We just think it would be an awesome experience for them and for us. And the fact that they had 6 boys, 3 of them with kind of gray coats, 3 of them with kind of red coats. Such a variety of coats. Their eyes, you know, Chancho has the bi eyes. Nacho has party eyes. So just a lot of uniqueness in them. And to us, we just felt like these brothers needed to be raised together. And really, I think they're doing a really good job. They have their little spats sometimes, and sometimes they get a little aggressive, like dogs do. But Chopper is actually a really good dad, and he will go over there and break up the fights. And Nami will run over there, and they will stand in between the 2 dogs. It is hilarious watching them break up fights, keeping the order. One of us is always with the dogs too. We do not leave the dogs alone at all. So somebody is always with those dogs. So if anything ever does start to break out, somebody is right there. We usually de-escalate it before it gets to that point, or it gets too aggressive, and then they go back to being brothers. They all love each other, they all lay with each other, they sleep with each other, they play with each other, they'll eat out of the same bowls. There's no aggression there. So they're actually doing really well as a family and growing up together. So that's a little bit of why we decided to keep the dogs. We've just had a rough life. We've had one challenge after another, after another, after another, after another, after another. And having these dogs in our life really, it changes our attitude. You know, they can change our attitude in a split second. And man, I hope this wind is not too loud. I'll have to listen to this before I post it. So yeah, the dogs, it's just, we had to keep them. And we have to keep them. Like, it would absolutely destroy me if I had to get rid of one of them. I love each and all of their personalities. They're all unique. They all love each other. They're all just so much fun. And they can bring us out of a slump in just seconds. And for us, that is extremely important. And I'm sure some people will say, oh, well, you know, I'm sure 2 Huskies can bring you out of a slump. Or 3, or just 1. And yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm sure they could. But we have the dogs. I take care of them. We feed them. You know, I get them really good food. Since we've been out around here, these guys go on walks, hikes all the time. And we're actually going to be moving from here into a nice wooded area. Oh man, I had to make sure that was recording. I can't see the screen. Whew. Scared me for a second. Thought I was talking for no reason. So we're going to be moving to a new area around some trees, nice wooded. There will be a lake nearby that we'll probably be walking them to. So a change of scenery. We're currently staying out of an RV. It's a good size RV, but we're staying in an RV. Yes, with all the dogs. And they've actually adapted pretty well to it. It could just be us and our positive mindset thinking that, but we get them out a lot and walk them and run off their energy on these trails out here. First thing I do when I get up, I'm walking all the dogs. I, walk each of them at least a mile in the morning as soon as I get up and they get up. And then we give them dinner, or breakfast, sorry. And then we'll take them for another walk so they can clear their system. So we'll walk them for another mile. And then we try to do that before dinner. We like to try to give them a walk if it's not too hot. It's been pretty hot out here, so their walks have been shorter and they've been staying inside in the air conditioning. Also a reason why we're going up to a place with more shade and trees, a lot cooler. So the dogs are doing great. Chopper, Nami, Rusty, Frankie, Junior, Chancho, Nacho, Bisco. They're all amazing dogs. I love those guys. I wanted to share them with you guys, and that's kind of why I made the channel. But I also made the channel because I want to be able to look back and watch them grow up. That's something I didn't do with my other dog. I don't feel like I did enough with my son that passed, so I have regrets there. So, we're trying to document these guys as much as we can, because to us, they're our grandkids. Chopper and Nami are our kids. The puppies are our grandkids. We wouldn't trade it for anything. I mean, come on, would any of you grandparents trade in any of your grandkids? No. So I just kind of wanted to give a bit of an update. Also, why we haven't been posting as much is working a full-time job and driving almost an hour to work, and which is going to be about 2-hour drive to work where we're moving. But I'm willing to bite the bullet for that, for these dogs, to get them someplace cooler. Do I wish I could just stay home and take care of them and go on trips and show them around? Yeah, who doesn't? But that's life. You gotta do what you can to survive. Oh my gosh, look at all these locusts. So yeah, I just kind of want to let people know why we kept the dogs, what they mean to us. I know a lot of people just think, oh, you're just keeping the dogs, but it's more to it. It has to do with a lot of the losses we've had. Has to do with us getting older. This could be our midlife crisis, and instead of a sports car, we're like, yeah, let's get 8 Huskies. Yeah. But this channel is not really what I was hoping it would be. I was hoping to do more with them, take them out, but it's tough. It really is. I got a lot of stuff going on, and I do the best I can, and I take care of them the best I can. And they're still young. They're still young. I'm excited to get them out, and let's turn around. I have no idea how far I walked. So the plan is, we're living out of an RV. We're going to move around to different places. We're going to give these dogs experiences in different areas. The desert, up in the mountains. We have canyons down there to the south, maybe stay in the canyons. Just all kinds of different places, let them get different smells, you know, and be dogs, you know. I'd love for them to stay wild, but I work on training them, but it's just not that easy. So hey, any you YouTuber dog trainers, any of you interested in a challenge? 8 Huskies, 8 beautiful Huskies. Train those guys and make some videos. Bet you'd get some views, probably more than mine. So yeah, again, just want to give people an update, what's going on with our life, living in an RV. I still work, I make good money. Dogs get fed, dogs get walked, dogs get taken care of, dogs have AC, dogs have everything they need. So don't think they're trapped in an RV and it's horrible, because they actually get out a lot more than they did at the house, and we left that back door open all the time for them. So, but it's good for us, it's getting us in shape. Loving it. It's rough, but you know, it's life. So again, rough family. I'm not sure who actually stuck around this long, because stupid long video, just trying to explain ourselves, because some people always feel the need to tell us to get rid of our dogs, and it's just not going to happen. Okay, it's just not going to happen. I will make sure these dogs are taken care of before we're taken care of. These dogs will always have food and health care before we have food and health care. You make sure your kids are taken care of before you're taken care of. That's just how it is. And if you truly love your dogs and animals, that's how it should be. So yeah, get ready for new adventures, different places. We're going to be heading up to the trees, be surrounded by pine trees and nice cooler weather, lake nearby, so stay tuned for those videos. We'll be taking the dogs down by the lake. I can't take them all out at once, it's just too wild. I need to get some sort of structure in them first. I try, and I've taught them sit and stuff like that, and their names, but I'm not great at it, and I admit I don't reinforce it enough. So that's on me. I do my best though, but I'm not perfect. So yeah, we're a family. Now everybody knows why we keep these dogs, what we've kind of been through, what we're going through, and what's ahead. So I hope to see more of you rough family in the future. Thank you to all 845 subscribers we have. That is amazing. Like, we never thought that we would get 200 subscribers, because I know my videos are lame. The dogs walking and basic little videos. I'm not creative enough to make cool videos like some of the other YouTubers, and that's fine. That's just how it is. If anybody wants to help, I'll take it. So yeah, hope to see you rough family in the future. Thank you all 845 subscribers. We love you guys, we appreciate you guys. That is way more than what we thought we were going to get. So we're happy that we have people enjoying our dogs, and if our dogs can put a smile on your face like they do ours, we've accomplished our goal. So love you, family, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.